The issue with this Tidehunter, though, is I feel like he doesn't provide enough damage to kill the cores in LGD's draft. He's more so just going to be like that strong, stable guy who
did opt to go for Shadow Strike. The panel kind of talked about the inherent tankiness of DK to where maybe you don't even want to go for that skill. Mew getting first blooded by Dyrachyo on the Slark. Not what you want to see if you're a PSG LGD fan. Tofu on the other side. Have to pop the Fairy Fire to survive.
I genuinely do not have an explanation of how he got that rune.
Oh, top lane, we have the initiation onto Shiro, but the save is here from YU Smile. But is actually going to set up the Meteor Hammer from Ace, but now Nothing to Say has come to play. Dragon Tail immediately dispelled by the Kraken Shells. A nice double impale coming out from Tofu, as YU Smile will be the one to die. Nobody from Gaming Gladiators will be sacrificed.
But I also find Mirana to be a pretty interesting hero in general against Slark. Okay, we're going to see Blink into Arrow. Nice block there from Celery.
Yep, YU Smile. Gonna get some help from Planet and Nothing to Say. The Sonic Wave comes in, gets the kill along with some damage to two more members of LGD. But Mew has showed up, and that means Quinn needs to get the hell out.
Momentum, particularly from BetBoom, taking it on Pure, I would say. It's becoming
looking
more
for a disruption into Arrow, and it connects. Nicely timed. Quinn assassinated. And now the chase is potentially onto Celery. Mystic Snake's going to slow him temporarily. Another leap to come. Nice blocks coming out from Planet.
Oh, really good block.
With the Starstorm to follow, and that ends up being a double kill for Shiro.
You need to be really careful with how you approach.
Mew trying to bait them a bit. There's a bunch in the trees here. Nothing to Say. Showing off the Blink Dagger. They get the arrow follow-up as well, but Quinn able to blink out because of Ace's Ravage. And you can see the Finger of Death used to assassinate Planet. In the meantime, Nothing to Say slowed to a crawl. He's going to get pounced on and destroyed. So the bait ends up working in Gaming Gladiators' favor. Well, the Holy Locket being built by Celery on the Undying.
Yeah, that's not something we've seen that much.
Yep, Nothing to Say. Dragon Tail, arrow connects, but Quinn blinks!
Snake.
But the Mystic Snake is enough to take him out, and Tofu will likely be collateral damage. Although Ace is in the vicinity, but the Breathe Fire is enough to finish him off. And they actually want more. So he's getting blocked by the Kobold. Oh, Kenneth the Kobold saving the day.
Who said Trusty Shovel isn't the best item in the game, huh?
If given
Possibly.
the opportunity.
At least.
Moonlight Shadow is being shown, so Shiro
This is
not going to hide it. Ace is the initiation. He is all alone, though.
He will die eventually.
He will eventually drop.
As will we all.
Yeah. Yeah, just say that every time that there's a kill in this game. When do you think they could go for the old Roche? Is this a game where either team, as the Ravage comes through from Ace out of nowhere with the blink, and the burst damage from Tofu is enough to take out the Timber. And Planet trying to go on the run, as the Sonic Wave is not going to be enough to save them. So PSG LGD lose 2, and likely the tower to come.
Could not have got more than those 2 kills in that tower, so maximum value with their spellcasting.
Oh,
I don't think this is happening, though.
Here, as the TP coming in now. Impale to follow. Mana Drain as well. Shiro has to be careful. He doesn't have his ult anymore. He's getting mana burned as well, but Celery's the one taking most of the damage, it feels like. And he's going to drop as a result. Ace lowering that damage with the Anchor Smash as Quinn has to back away. Do they have the follow-up? As the stun connects on the Nothing to Say, and that'll...
Able to interrupt it.
Yeah.
But this will now be within Aegis as well.
This was scanned out by Gaimin, but they did not.
Going straight in for the Medusa first is just not going to work. Maybe going for the DK, though.
Yeah, they might try for it. And he's going to pop his BKB and the Dragon Form, so that indicates he may want to fight this out as Mew shows up as well. Meteor Hammer not going to hit anybody. They take out the Tombstone pretty quickly as Shiro with that Stone Gaze trying to pursue now. Where's the additional catch? It's going to be Nothing to Say with the Dragon Tail onto Celery. And look at that Sonic Wave with the Finger. It's enough to delete Nothing to Say and the Ravage to follow from Ace. Can they get any more, though? The Aegis obviously still intact, and Shiro very healthy on top of that. So they kind of trade ultimates to some degree, and Nothing to Say the only casualty.
Do they even have a Trusty Shovel anymore?
Yeah, they have it in their backpack. The Hex is there. Meteor Hammer to follow. Planet is going to take the brunt of the damage here, but Ace has to pop his pipe because he's taking tons of damage from Shiro as he pops the Stone Gaze, and the Chakram just ripping through Gaming Gladiators. 2 heroes down for them as Dyrachyo will exit the premises.
End of the time, it's a massive damage loss for them, but if they cleanse her...
Of course, it's not, as we're going to see, nothing to say. Dragon Tail arrow hits before Quinn can turn around. I think turning around actually killed him.
Yeah, he should have blinked into them.
I mean, it's better. But they're still occupying this area in advanced preparation for the Roshoff. And Dyrachyo running right into Shiro. There's the Ravage from Ace. Meteor Hammer to follow the Sonic Wave as well, but the Disruption to save the Medusa, and likely the Stone Gaze to follow. Dyrachyo just stun-locked right now and brought down to his knees. Ace is going to get punished on top of that. Double kill for New. Very sexual.
Yep, if you will.
Quinn is going to be the recipient of this gank attempt. Nothing to say, looking for the opening.
Oh,
he
the timing!
just at the right time, but will it matter?
Nope.
They still have the damage. Made that a little bit more exciting than it should have been. Quinn dead again.
You exit after.
That's true.
With
Celery
LG
is going to
coming from the
pop
left.
some of these smokes here pretty shortly. And Shiro and company, they're going deep. Nothing to say, jumps in with a BKB. Shiro with the Stone Gaze, getting mana drain from afar. As the Tombstone placed in the pit, Roche not really that low as the Lion dies. Ace gets off the Ravage, but really nothing connecting. And Dyrachyo trying to finish off the Roche. He does get the Aegis. It's going to cost him the Aegis right off the bat. As New getting pursued by Celery and Quinn on the outskirts still. He's already expended the Sonic Wave. She's also picked up by Dyrachyo, so a nice job from Gaming Gladiators. But they will lose Celery on the exit. And LGD...
Quinn blinked that Dragon Tail.
else.
That might save his life, and it will.
Yeah, he's fine.
Dyrachyo got the last hit on Roche as well. It's just the icing on the cake there. Pretty good. They keep the game alive. They're not really progressing, but at the very least, they give themselves a fighting chance against LGD. And if they find this pick...
Yep, they want nothing to
He's
say.
alone,
That's a lot of essence shift stacks
stranded.
now. Nothing to say. Tries the Dragon Tail, but...
He's going to try to ride this momentum, right? Like, you've got 22 stacks.
Yeah, of
Make
course.
some more out of them. Yeah, this is very annoying.
Those illusions are pretty strong.
Where's the mana drain, guys? When you need it. All right,
Shiro
wants to go for it.
wants to break Ace. The Shield Rune is taken right after, though.
He can't take it.
Oh, he didn't take it because he's dispelled.
Yeah, he's purged.
And
but
Ace,
won't do anything.
he's going to live with barely any HP. Shiro pops the BKB, getting pursued by the Timbersaw as New finishes him off. And Shiro popping that Stone Gaze, so not even having... He actually pops the cheese on Dyrachyo. Arrow's going to connect with a nice disruption, dodging the Sonic Wave effectively. Shiro, I think he eats a Lotus there, but now he's out of mana, has to try to stand his ground, and he's doing so very successfully. Kills Dyrachyo. Celery dead as well.
God.
And only one remaining member of Gaiman is alive, and it's just the Lion.
I really, at the very least, for Gaiman.
That's the king of the Kennys.
Oh.
I don't know what his name is, though. I've ran out of names. They're going to go for the Megas.
Kezu.
Kezu, right? The king of the kobolds.
Yes. Oh.
And the tier 3 will fall. I mean, that's Ko the Bold, of course.
I mean, this guy's regal. So
it's trying to delay this as much as possible.
King the Kobold. All right.
The king of the kobolds won't matter. Celery dies, buys back.
It's Megas.
They use the fortification, and everyone's going to be up in a second. But you have to think they have enough damage to finish this off, and indeed they do. The Ravage coming in from Ace. Now the focus is on you. He's going to pop his BKB along with Shiro. Sonic Wave to come as well, but just too much damage to withstand for Ace, who's in enemy lines at that point. And now PSG LGD trying to run, but disruption. Gonna save New for the time being. Gets forced after the high grounds. Dyrachyo continuing to try to get a kill here. And with the help of the finger, they do find one. And the Pounce connects on a Nothing to Say, who'll just casually BKB TP.
Yeah. I like this disengage from PSG LGD. Oh, they're gonna lose their Shadow Demon just barely there with a stun from Tofu, but despite getting, could have done it, and if Undying didn't get it, he should have bought it. I actually think it's that important this game. You're playing against, well...
Yeah, that was a Lion, as Dyrachyo trying to stand his ground will pop the Shadow Dance, the Stone Gaze. It's going to force them to back out, and now they're going to chase them even further. He's going to, well, I guess that's the Shadow Dance. First it was the Death Shroud, but he's able to get stunned just as it runs out.
It's over. It's
and
a minute
no
without
buyback.
him. Straight down mid, they're going to go. Yeah, so if you have the grab ally this game, you can.
GG's
yeah,
called.
they're gonna call it. you can protect people from this setup of Dragon Tail into Arrow, right? Or Shadow Demon Disruption into Arrow.
Yeah.
I definitely think there were going to be a couple of key moments where having that Tombstone save could have been very